Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea.
We have already started here.
Moved on forwards. Milinkovic-Savic in acres of space out wide. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess. The stuff that makes the highlight reels, of course, but he also does a lot of good work under the radar, recycling the ball, pressing opponents, and generally bossing midfield.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Zappacosta gets it away. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Oh, it's Immobile. It's Immobile! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's Immobile. Great position. Lukebakio! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, no joy this time. Atalanta are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, given away. Caught offside that time.
Atalanta have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Immobile unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Parejo. So it is still 0-0. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played. Now there's a fine ball. Look at the space here. Bruno Henrique. Looking for the runner. Fabio Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Laporte makes the interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lukebakio showed plenty of... It's one! Goal! Atalanta!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Galatasaray applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does them...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's another good win of the ball. Fabio Vieira. Luca Bacchio. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, smashing header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, played right into his path. It's Parejo! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That looks a good ball through. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Enrique. Vlahovic. Fabio Vieira! Luca Bacchio. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vlahovic, big chance! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That is good alertness. Bruno Enrique pinches it off him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Traoré. Now it's Sanchez. He is through here. Big chance, corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that was very necessary. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Traoré. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
It's Immobile! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper's in command. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Atalanta face to face with the keeper. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Atalanta take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zappacosta. Once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Well, they could break here.
He has found the way through.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Luca Bacchio, he's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was...
Decent hits! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Sanchez. Oh, it's come loose. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that could set him on his way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Eckland Camp.
16.892 spettatori.
60 minutes played.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 9.
We have got changes here,
Numero 10.
from both sides in
Numero
fact.
16. Numero 27. Numero 8. Parejo. Lasciano il campo per
Traore.
il numero 18.
And here's a
19.
chance.
Il numero 11.
That tested the keeper.
22.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vlahovic. Great pressure, plenty of it. Shot could be... And the shot! And one more try! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Pepe.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, in he goes again! He's gone for goal! No mistake!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Atalanta grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Traore. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Araujo getting this one clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Can he put it away?
It goes to show he is human after all. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ketelara.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Keeper's ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Who's going to be first to this? Well, that looks a cracking ball. De Ketelara, and the counter is on. Salazar. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Vlahovic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Milinkovic-Savic. Squeeze it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Milinkovic-Savic into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's managed to get free. Performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Atalanta are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager...